One thing that we always believed in and still believe in is that first thing is that in order to make this work, we had to go 100% full remote. I think that has been the requirement because even though we are in the same country or same language or same culture, if it was like, in office and some remote and there's an information gap between the employees, and then it becomes very difficult to be in sync as a one team. So as long as we have been focusing on that and like requiring us to be so, I think other components such as coming from different countries or native tongue is outside English or different time zone, that had been the easier part to deal with, as long as everything is built on top of the full remote capabilities like Slack and the Google Hangouts and all those things.
So you started building a remote first, full remote company since pre-COVID?
Actually, after the COVID.
After?
Yeah, so we had about like 20 on-site employees in San Mateo and then 5 employees remote. And I think all of them are in United States. And then, of course, pandemic forced us to go full remote. So that's when we decided we had to change our org structure, started hiring from everywhere in the world, because at that time, it really didn't matter at that point. And then everything became very vague in terms of the fundraising or, how the risk money will be available or not. So we had to be very, very lean. So that really forced us to be that way. And after doing that, we also realized that it actually worked well compared to some remote and some in office. So we decided to do the full remote. And after the pandemic is over, we realized that there are so many clients everywhere in the world anyway. And then having a lot of employees from different countries allows us to understand about people in other countries. And I think that has been also very big. And personally, I really liked that part because I'm always interested. My co-founder Hitoshi and I have been doing backpacking, traveling everywhere in the world since when we were teenagers. So that has been always our interest. So we just loved being that way, I guess.